Hello everyone, welcome back to Gunsmith Part 4. This one has actually changed quite a lot since the last patch. It's probably one of the ones that has changed the most because they removed the old barter that allowed you to get the base of the weapon very, very easily. So we're going to do this a little bit differently today. Here is the final build if you need it, but let's go and get straight into it. So to start with, obviously we need to go and get ourselves an SKS from Jaeger. Just note on the quest, or just want to skip back to this for a second, it says OP SKS. Do not use a regular SKS, it will not work. So let's go to Jaeger. We will go and buy from Jaeger level 1 an OP SKS. This is this kind of tan one. And once we've got this, we're going to edit the preset and we're going to start building this. We're going to do this one in the Tapco format because all of those parts come from Mechanic 1. So this is the Tapco Intrafuse stock, which is this one here. You've then got the pistol grip, which is the Tapco Intrafuse Saw SKS style, which we stick on. The buffer tube is this one, the SKS Tapco Intrafuse buffer tube. And then the stocks, this is the only part that doesn't come from Mechanic. The only one that you can buy really is the M4SS, the high standard M4 one. This comes from Peacekeeper. This works for the build, so we're just going to stick that on. Then we're going to buy the 20 round magazine. And then we've got to get either the Hexagon SKS suppressor or use this weapons tuning thread adapter. And on top of that, use this, the DTK4M. These two suppressors have exactly the same stats. You can see here if I try to swap between the two, there's like 5 grams difference and it doesn't make any difference either way. So go and look on the flea for whichever one is the cheapest. But these things are relatively expensive as a gunsmith part, so 60 or 70k. Once you get to the flea, you should be able to do it. So just pick whichever's the cheapest at the time. Then we have to get the optic on. So the problem with this is that you need a mount for this. And the only way that you could do this is at Jaeger 2. You need to buy this chote scope mount. This has to go on here, otherwise you can't complete the build. On top of this, it's quite simple. Got the UTG 25mm ring mount, and inside that, you can only buy this, the PLAD 4x32. So we stick that on, and we're basically ready to complete the build. If I try to select my weapon, I did mine with the other suppressor, so now you can see that I can't build it anymore because it's exactly the same as the one that I've got created in the stash. So we're going to go over to Mechanic and hand this one in.